Welcome to this week Open Mic webinar. This is our 25th Open Mic webinar, and I'm going to share with you the summary of what we discussed for this week presentation, and that is on the latest trend and development in the field of synthetic biology. So as you can see, this week our presenter will be Dr. Lin Nguyen. He's substituting for our chairman of the Medical and Scientific Committee, Dr. Van. Dr. Lin started out this presentation by going over the definition of synthetic biology, what exactly it is. Essentially, it is an integration of various scientific disciplines like molecular biology, genetic, biotechnology, engineering, data science, AI that are combined together to come up with innovative solutions for various challenges or unsolved problems in the life science sector.
Synthetic biology is basically a field where we modify organism to give it a new capability, modify so it can we apply it to medicine and treatment. Of course, a lot of it is involved in DNA. And this is a good example of the result of synthetic biology. Here you see these mice glow in the dark. Right? And this is due to the fact that they have genes that are isolated from jellyfish that can glow in the dark. And when this mice came out, they glow in the dark. So, it's a good thing Batman doesn't have this ability because criminals were able to see him in the dark, right? So again, this field involves a lot of multiple fields. You need computer engineering to basically synthesize all the billions of data that's available. And you need a lot of chemistry, microbiology, and genetics, how that all involved and interrelated. You need social science, not just for animal, but also for human as well. And of course, you need the foundation of most, if not all science, which is math, physics, and engineering.
Shifting gear, Dr. Lin went over the latest trend in synthetic biology, one of which is the emergence of CRISPR-Cas9, or the use of the gene editing system to cures for genetic diseases.
So the trend in synthetic biology, first we've seen it, the recent result with CRISPR, for example, recently it's had an approval to treat sickle cell disease, which is phenomenal. So it's a breakthrough by using CRISPR to alter the DNA to create that result.
For the last part of the presentation, Dr. Lin went into specific example of advancement in synthetic biology. For example, he discussed about the use of tissue engineering, that is to grow patient cells into tissue, into organ, so that we can use the organ as transplant back into the patient.
Tissue engineering is a way to basically print new organ, right? We all heard of 3D printing, right? So with this technique, we actually would be able to print organs for transplantation, which is a phenomenal achievement that we're able to get to that stage.
The other trend that Dr. Lin discussed is the emergence of lab-grown meat, which is quite interesting. It can solve the problem of food shortage, but of course there are various challenges associated with lab-grown meat.
Other things, for example, lab-grown meat in the future, we maybe not eating just meat that are chilled in animal, but maybe grown in labs, right? I mean, out of anybody you eat from Burger King, that probably the impossible, Whopper, right? Where they're using a synthetic plant to simulate meat. I've tried it. It doesn't taste like the real thing, but I'm sure in the future you probably can tell the difference. Other thing that's also interesting is engineered plastic-eating bacteria. As we know, in the environment, a lot of plastics. Plastic doesn't degrade for thousands and thousands of years, but they've actually been able to modify certain bacteria to actually able to decompose plastics, which is actually a big breakthrough as well. In the future, all that we talk about today is just the beginning, and the future looks very bright for biotechnology.
If you enjoy our video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, share it with your friends and your family. Also, just tap, you don't have to smash on the bell notification button so that you can get our video as soon as they are released. Now, the other thing I want to share with you about is that our fund, we have weekly open mic webinar where our leadership team meet, and our chairman of the Medical and Scientific Committee, that is Dr. Van Nguyen. He's a cardiologist, also medical director. And he and our team present on the latest advancement in the life science sector. We cover many niche, many topics, which allow me to gain an advantage in the life science sector. And in knowing so, I can fine-tune my research position and invest in young, innovative company before they blow up big. Let us capture the tremendous upside in the biotech stock market that will occur in the next few years for you. If you're interested in learning more about our fund, You can check out our website, www.evergrowthinvest.com. You can also reach us by email, info@evergrowthinvest.com, or by phone, 704-957-7746. Reach out to us to see if we are the right fund for you and if you are the right investor for us.